Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Walker out there with Dennis Rodman, and there's Bryant, then there's Bradley, and it's Francis in at the 1 spot. And for Brooklyn, Frazier is out there with Desmond Bane. Then there's Norman Powell. Then it's Anthony Davis, and it's Wallace in at the 5 down low. Greg is a player. How long does the excitement of a new season last?
I'd say it starts to wear off right about now. You got to start bringing your own motivation to every game, and you need to provide your own energy.
And it's going to be the Bulls right off the tip. Rodman passes to Kobe. No good on the 3. And here are the Nets. Here's Powell. No good on that one. Bradley with some nice D. And Walker kicks to Bradley. Here's the pass to Francis. Back to Bradley. Leaves it up and in off the pretty assist.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
You get the sense there is a level of intensity right out of the gates.
Hey, no good. Last game for Brooklyn, they picked up the W against the Grizzlies. And passes to Rodman. And the jam by Dennis Rodman.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
And so Powell will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. 4-point game. To the paint, here's Wallace. And the rejection by Bradley. Rodman passes to Francis. Bounce pass from Rodman. Kicks to Kobe. 6 on the shot clock. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Desmond Bane.
The motor of Bryant never stops, even inside where he goes right at the D.
It's his first trip to the line. The free throw drops for Kobe. He hits both from the stripe. Doris, what's the key for a team like the Nets, who have to hit the reset button, so to speak?
I think, Kevin, you have to find consistency at the head coaching position, because then you can set clear and achievable goals for your team going forward. You set a style of play, commit to it, and just build year by year, game by game.
Bulls have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Francis passes to Rodman. Down low, Walker. And Davis pulls it down. For Brooklyn, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Wallace outside to the middle. The shot by Powell, no good.
Just 1 made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
For 3, Kobe sinks the triple. Bryant's got 5.
Nice set there, making it easy for Bryant. He had that lined up all the way.
Frazier with it. Now guarded by Bradley. Wallace misses. The Bulls leading by 7. Kicks it out to Bradley. He dishes it to Rodman. Ryan against Bane. Bradley. Outside, Walker. And here's Kobe from the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. He's got 8.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
So for the Bulls. He's checked in for Brandt. Ori comes in for Rodman. And it's Weber in for Walker. Now here's Frazier. He had 22 points in the win against Memphis.
And guys, remember, remarkable passing the ball as well. He racked up a number of good assists.
Frazier with it. Bryant defending. Just 4 to shoot.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Here's Ori. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Nets trail by 12. That's the pop. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
What you love about Norman Powell historically is he knows his role is professional scorer.
Bibby checked in for the Bulls. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And so it's Weber with it. He brings it up for Chicago. They're getting their first look at the season at the Nets in this one.
And in the season series between these two last year, they got swept. I'm sure that's something they'd like to get. And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now here's Kobe. 8 points for him. Shoots the 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Outside, Payne. Good, and it's Frazier who picks up the assist.
And if you want to get those 3 points back, go to one of your best shooters.
Pass to Kobe. Deep 2 from Bibby. And it's off the back rim. No good.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Shot by Frazier, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And it's Bryant in the corner. Bibby passes to Kobe. To the right side. And Bull wide open. He shoots. Off target from outside. At the elbow, it's Payne. Good D by Weber.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he proves it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And he just backs it up from downtown. Bane's so dangerous from out there.
Kobe passes to Bull. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Nets.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage.
And Davis puts it in.
Yeah, the added muscle Davis has put on, helping him on these tough finishes. Flexing on there.
For 3, Bibby. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
And look now how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bulls.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
James Harden. He's checked in for Norman Powell. Now here's Harden. 12 points his last outing. Back to Bane. And the Nets, another 3.
Shots are just flowing to him right now, having a really strong quarter.
And as James Harden enters his mid-30s scores, he's still able to put his fingerprints all over a game.
It's so true, Kevin. Rumors of his supposed demise have been greatly exaggerated. This guy's able to create shots for himself and his teammates at an elite level.
is Frazier after Chris Webber scored. And here's Harden for three. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Bryant. He's got 10. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
So for the Nets, Clark, who's checked in for Wallace. And it's Vassell in for Bain. Yao checked in for the Bulls. Korver comes in for Bryant. Davis on the follow.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Webber, the pass to Korver. Back to Webber. He kicks to Korver. Passes it to Bibby. Looking for Yao. He gets it there. Now Bibby. Frazier covering. The Bulls keep it alive. Knocked away. Webber, the pass to Korver. Now the feed to Yao. Second chance shot, and it's good on the way in. And the Bulls lead by 4.
And Ming is mammoth in terms of his size, exceptional at using it to snare those offensive rebounds.
Harden the pass to Davis. And they double up Davis. Harden has a wide open look. Shot clock reset for the Nets. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And when healthy, Davis remains an absolute force in this league on both sides of the ball.
The Nets have converted 1 or 2 free throws so far today.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Jones checked in for Brooklyn. And the Bulls making a change also. McGee's checked in.
And one of the best big men in the game, Davis, continuing to prove how dominant he is.
Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Here's Yao. And the layup falls. Yao's got his second basket of the night.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
To the inside. Clark. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. The Bulls leading by 3. Webber outside. Feeds it to Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Korver for 3. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Now the pass to Jones. Trying to find Vassell. He gets it to him. Pass to Jones. It's good. This game is all even.
And Jones is known to be a deadly three-point shooter. A beautiful shooting motion there on those triples.
So timeout called here in the first for Chicago. Last game matched up with the Magic. Tough loss there.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
Here are the top distributors from last season. These guys always seem to find the open man. 4th, James Harden.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
First quarter.
Outside, Jones. Harden dishes to Davis.
And now look at James Harden. Coming off a terrific season. And he was top 10 in free throw percentage. Did not waste opportunities to convert at the line.
And as you said, dishing out dimes at a top 5 pace. He was in total command of the offense last season. Look for more good things to come. First one falls for him. So he gets them both. 1:51 left to play in the first quarter. Francis passes to Smith. Here's Francis. Pass to Rodman. Shot clock at 6. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. It's good from long range. And the Bulls lead by 3.
Yeah, that catch-and-shoot game of Korver is lethal. His ability to immediately fire off the pass as good as it gets.
Now here's Harden. Over Francis. Rebound by Smith. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Here's Francis. Rodman looking it over. Inside. And Davis sends it back.
A two-way star, AD has led the league in shot blocking on multiple occasions.
From deep, Harden. The shot that time, not on target.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage. And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Davis gets a wide open look. And again, it's the Nets missing. Bulls leading by 3. Smith outside. He feeds it to McGee. Here's Francis. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Bulls lead by 3. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. Some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
Well, as a shooter, when the ball is sent back in your direction enough times, it can certainly have an impact on your mind.
We got Wallace. Bibby is out there with Jones. Then there's Pop. And it's Clark in at the 4-man position. So that's the Nets 5. Now, here's Rodman. Here's Smith. A second chance effort. Rodman's shot is off. Brooklyn trailing. Here's Powell. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Put it on the deck, get by the defender. Norman Powell on the dribble drive. Okay, I see it.
Driven in. Smith outside. Passes it to McGee. And it's Korver in the corner. Drills it from outside. Korver's got 6.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
On the pass to Pop. Kicks it to Wallace. And they call him a little screen here.
To a certain extent, you like the aggressiveness, but that's 2 fouls already. Take a step back.
Hayes checked in for the Nets. Chicago's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Smith on the wing. Back to Korver. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Powell against Smith. And that one is on. Great D that time from Powell. Rodman with the block.
And the thing about Rodman, he's more of a position player defensively, but that time reaching up to swat it away.
Chicago leading. Smith feeling it out a bit. Pass to Francis. Back to Smith. To the inside. Outside for Korver. And again, no good by Chicago. The Nets have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Shoots from 12, and he pops that one in. Bibby's got the game tied up here for the Nets. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Francis passes to Rodman. Nice defense from Fultz.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Here's Bibby. The putback. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Here's Rodman, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And as a free throw shooter, Rodman has his challenges. One of those guys who almost shoots a better percentage from the field.
Chicago shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screen. Some of the tricks of the trade in that regard.
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, getting a cadence for the screen. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
Now Bibby, after the missed 3 from JaVale McGee. Outside Bryant, beyond the arc. That's good. That's Bibby with the assist that time. Kobe's got 13.
And you talk about pure scorers, Kobe is near the top of that list. This guy makes it look easy with all that talent.
Now here's Frazier. Always going up for the alley-oop here, and it's Wallace slamming it down.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. On the wing, Rodman. He's covered by Clark. Rodman passes to McGee. Outside, Kobe. And it's Rodman, top of the key. There's Walker. The 3. It's hauled in by Frazier. For Brooklyn, they've got over 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Here's the floater. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Walker finds McGee. Kobe with it to the left wing. For 3, Bibby. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. It's Powell on the wing. Bangs home the trifecta. Powell's got the lead to 1 now for the Nets.
Powell can really shoot it from 3. That's a great possession for this team.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And your next Houston team.
Chicago also making some changes. Yao, he's checked in for McGee. And it's Weber in for Rodman. Kobe against Bain. Kobe passes to Yao. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And 1 on Davis.
Obviously, Yao is just so huge. Defensively, it's almost impossible to guard him legally.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Now, here's Bain. He's coming off a 22-point game against Memphis. A nice shot by Frazier. Back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Ryan against Bain. To Walker. Powell with the steal. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Wants to get it to Bain. And does. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact. And he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be a full play.
And the guy knows how to score. Bain manipulating the D there to his advantage.
And Bain drops them both. Bulls trail by 3. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. Anthony Davis broke his defense down for me. He said, I can block shots, switch on to anybody, guard the pick and roll, I can guard the post, I can guard the pin down. So that's my ability. My ability defensively is to do everything. Kevin?
And he does everything. David, thank you so much. Now here's Davis. He had a 30-point outing the last game against Memphis.
You know what else impressed me? How infectious his tenacity was. Simply a wrecking ball on the boards, collecting huge amounts of rebounds.
Got a piece of it. Weber with it. He's coming off a 22-point game against Orlando.
Yeah, but the rebounding in that game as well was just tremendous. Dominating the backboard.
And the dunk by Paul.
One of those terrific two-way players. Frazier's quick hands there, gets the pick, and then he's off to the races.
Here's Weber. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And let's see what the Nets have coming up. On Sunday, it'll be the Detroit Pistons coming into town. And then on Monday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Memphis Grizzlies.
And for their matchup with Cleveland, seems like the season's flying by, as that's already their 10th contest of the year. Pecking order in the league starting to take shape.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Vassell comes in for Norman Powell, and James Harden subbed in for Bane. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker. Vassell kicks to Frazier. Pocket 6. Goes up to the stripe. And he overshot that one, missing. Bulls trail by 3. Passes it to Bibby. The pass to Yao. And it's Bryant in the corner. Back to Yao. And taken away by Wallace. And here's the fast break. Davis in the way. Harden right side. Kobe comes with the double team. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Jump ball.
So it's Chicago now. Chicago has gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Over to the wing. Weber inside. Guarded by Harden. That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Weber. Weber's got 4 points this quarter. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Every timeout a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Chicago also making some changes. Bull. He's checked in for Yao. Bradley comes in for Weber. And it's Corver in for Walker.
Yeah, Vassell looking comfortable and confident from the corner.
Bryant looking it over. He kicks it to Vic. Trying to find Bradley. Gets it to him. It's good. The assist this time from Bibby. Bradley's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And they know for next time, don't let him establish position down low.
Coaches call that doing your work early. If you are there defensively, it really does not allow for him to establish that kind of excellent positioning down low.
Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Now here's Corver. He has another chance. Bradley kicks to Corbin. Pass to Bryant. Here's Bibby. Launches it from deep. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
That's a 2 from Korver, and out of bounds is Brooklyn gains possession. Here on the 2K leaderboard are the rebounding leaders from a season ago. Anthony Davis third.
What a season he had in the paint. I mean, his rebounding numbers were really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
Here's Vassell. Hits the close-range jumper. Vassell's got the lead up to 6 now for the Nets.
Oh, not shy about bringing it inside. Vassell is comfortable around the hoop.
Bibby passes the court. Bryant on the wing, defended by Jones. He gets it in there.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Brooklyn leading by 4. Pass to Davis. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Bradley's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And it's Korver in the corner. Bradley kicks to Kobe. Dishes to Bibby. Some nice ball movement by the Bullets. Rebound, Brooklyn. Davis has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Passes to Wallace. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists in the game. Bulls trail by 6. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. Such body control from Bryant, able to take some hits there on the way up.
Feet away, and Bulls sends it back. Davis, and that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's the Nets. They lead by 4. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you back. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal. Kenny the Jet. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. They kept at it on both ends of the floor. And at the end of the period... Thanks for joining us, folks.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a quick one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, thus far unstoppable.
So for Chicago right now, Bradley is out there with Dennis Rodman. Then there's Kobe. Then it's Walker, and it's Francis, and at the point. Here's Francis. The kick out to Walker. 4-pointers off the mark.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard. Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Francis passes to Rodman. Against Kobe. Outside, Walker. Back to Kobe. Trying to shoot. And Walker throws it down.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And it's Frazier with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. 6-point lead. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable. It's testament to how much he cares about his craft. Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. No good on the free throw.
And Francis, he's an athletic point guard who plays with tremendous confidence and really knows how to motivate his team.
Now here's Frazier. He's got 6. The dish to Powell. The feed to Wallace. The kick out to Frazier. Clock at 4. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
And here's Bryant for 3. Offensive rebound.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. Wolves making switch here. Powell's check back in. Nets leading by 5. Now Frazier. Oh, and that one. No question. Powered it down.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA? Especially when the slam is coming from the point guard.
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
On the wing, Wallace. Powell inside. Working on Walker. The shot by Powell, no good. Bulls trail by 5. On the wing, Rodman. He's guarded by Davis. Here's Kobe.
And a chance here to see the numbers for Davis. He's coming off an excellent season. And he ranked in the top 15 in points per game. One of the league's premier offensive threats.
And as you said, a top 3 rebounder last season. He just seems to know how the shot's going to come off the rim. And he always hustles to get there. He's perfect from the line this time. Timeout called the Nets.
Turn it up, Nets fans, for your Brooklyn Nets.
For the Bulls. Weber, he's checked in for Rodman. And Mike Bibby is subbed in for Bryant. Nets leading by 3. Frazier the pass to Bing. And the Nets miss again. Bulls have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the 3rd quarter. For 3, Bibby hits the 3-point bomb. Bibby's got 6.
And how about the shooting stroke of Bibby? His 3-point shot is as money as it gets.
Now here's Frazier. 8 points for him. Davis down low. Guarded by Weber. And it's Davis missing.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Well, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
Now Powell. After the missed 3 from Desmond Bane.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Takes it to Weber. To the paint. Here's Walker. Back to Weber. 5 on the clock. Over Wallace. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Brooklyn. Wallace, the pass to Davis. And finish off by Davis.
With all the different things he does, you expect AD to put up points every night. But he's a lot to handle.
And the officials have called the illegal sign right there.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
Bibby checked in for the Nets. Brooklyn's gone 7-15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Now it's a 4-point Nets lead.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Here's Francis. Frazier
Come on, no. No.
It's good. The assist was time for Bibby. Powell's got 10 points in the game.
Well, you don't want to see Norman Powell settling for outside looks. Love when he goes to work down deep.
For three, Bibby and the Bulls with another miss.
And battling hard on the glass. They hold the advantage here so far. And really, this is the time to push it. Try to extend that lead.
You know, they can make things much easier for themselves in the fourth if they just have a few more possessions like that.
Chicago calls timeout.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely Bull. He's checked in for Yao. Rodman comes in for Weber. Kyle Korver. He's checked in for Walker. That's Bryant in for Mike Bibby. Now here's Korver. 6 points for him. Bryant passes to Rodman. And then Rodman with the dunk.
Well, Kobe has terrific vision and knows when to get it to his teammates.
Timeout called the Nets.
Adjustments are a part of the game. The coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a just match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Vassell, he's checked in for Powell. Checked in for the Bulls. Nets leading by 6. Bibby kicks to Frazier. From 8. And Bulls sends it back. Chicago's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. And finish off by Bryant.
And if you're going to give Bryant a lane to the rim, then you deserve to get dunked on. You know how tenacious he is when penetrating inside.
Now, here is Bibby. The pass to Frazier. And Bulls sends it back. And they get it back. Here's the 3. Shot by Frazier, no good. Bulls trail by 4. Here's Bull. He kicks it to Rodman. Back to Bull.
Come on. Throw that up.
From downtown. And Bull pulls it down. The Bulls have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Rodman finds Bryant. Back to Rodman.
Wow.
And Rodman with the slam.
That is is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
In the corner, it's Payne. That's good. That's Bibby with the assist that time. Payne's got 14 points.
As accurate as they come from the Desert Bane, extra lethal from that short corner.
Kobe, dishes to Rodman. Back to Bryant. Nice D from Frazier.
Come on,
This
Kobe.
has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Hands it from downtown.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Bulls. Rebound by Wallace. Wallace has got 13 rebounds in the game. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bane.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. That's leading by 8. Pass to Bane. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11. Continues to look good.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Chicago calls time. Desmond Bane really making a difference here.
Guys, you have got to find a way to slow this man down. This is a great timeout.
The Knights making a switch here. Harden's checked in. Chicago also making some changes. Yao, he's checked in for Bol Bol. Weber comes in for Kyle Korver. And Bibby subbed in for Kobe. Now, here is Bibby. He's got 6. Traps in the tray. Smith's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Such a reflexive shooter. Smith rarely needs any time to get set up and fire.
And that one is good.
This guy is a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Bibby against Bibby. Rodman at the elbow.
Minutes to play. Third quarter.
Goes back up. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Rodman's got 6 points in the quarter. Brooklyn leading by 7. Here's Bane. Weber pulls it in. And so it's Weber with it. He brings it up to the Bulls. And J.R. Smith with the slam.
If he gets a step that close to the hoop, you know Smith is going to finish with a dunk.
Here's Harden. He's got 7.
In full court, man-to-man defense here.
On the wing, Bane. Here's Harden on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. Rodman with the rebound. Bulls trail by 5. Down low. Deflects the pace. And stolen by Wallace. Harden the pass to Bane. Tips it. Out to Wallace. Knocks it loose. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. The Bulls shooting from the field. 44%. Not bad. Weber dishes to Rodman. Puts it up from 12. Harden with the defensive effort.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter. Misses from short range. Rodman outside. Pass to Yao. Desmond Bane getting it done for the Nets. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. We'll return shortly. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Norman Powell's out there. Then there's Frazier. That's Harden. And it's Jones in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
How about the strength and explosive nature of Norman Powell? This guy excels at absorbing contact.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Guys, the B hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Now, here is Smith. And Davis pulls it down. Harden finds Jones. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
And it's Smith finishing it off.
And he just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Nets leading by 6. Frazier scanning the floor. Harden outside. Here's Davis. Gonna go that time. Good work defensively by Jan. Here is Bibb. To the paint. Rodman kicks to Yao. Bibby against Frazier. It's good, and the Brooklyn Nets cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Mike Bibby.
Challenging this deal with the 3-ball. That's his second from distance he's had, and he also hit one in the first half, too.
And really, with the Chargers' explosiveness, Davis just punishes opponents on those alley-oops.
Now here is Yao. Deep 2 from Bibby. It's Chicago with another bucket.
Well, he had trouble making shots in the first period, but rounding into himself here in the second.
Brooklyn leading by 3. Harden outside. And there's the pass to Frazier. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 5 assists tonight.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Smith kicks to Bibby. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And then Rodman with the dunk. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 12 rebounds.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Now, here is Bibby. Outside, Rodman to the inside. Here's Weber. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And it's now only a 1-point Nets lead.
Comfortable operating close inside. Weber sizing up the defense there and understands how to finish.
Smith against Frazier. That's the block. Shoots from 12. Weber pulls it in. Weber's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Bibby passed to Rodman. And no good. But close in that one, so he'll shoot 2.
First personal foul. 15. At the line for the goals. Dennis Rodman shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one. Ben Wallace, he's checked in for the Nets. Bulls making a change here as well. Ryan's checked in. Here's Harden on the wing. To the middle. Here's Powell. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 6 assists in the game.
Not only is James Harden one of the elite one-on-one players, this guy is the elite passer, and it's on display there.
Second personal foul.
The first one falls.
Shooting for Chicago. Kobe.
And Kobe drops them both. Frazier with it. Pass to Davis. In the corner, Powell with it. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Yeah, the defender all over.
First personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Chicago, Kobe Bryant. Shooting 2.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
You know, seeing an uptick in his trips to the free throw line, really, since we came out of the half.
Passes it to Papi. Lets it go from 11. Here's Wallace. No good. Good D by Weber. And here are the Bulls now. They're on a 15-6 run. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Chicago ball.
Here's Kobe. Kobe Bryant. So good at finishing through contact. Here's Harden. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Davis. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. 21 points for Davis.
I'll tell you, tough first half puts it in the rear view. The shooting percentage starting to reflect that.
Kobe kicks the out. Back to Kobe. Inside. Down. And it's so
He's an elite level defender and has a great sense of timing for when to rise up and contest shots.
Harden, no good. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. The pass to Young. Back to Smith. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Rodman down low. Powell on him. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Rodman passes to Yao. And Yao slams it in.
Check out Yao doing big man things. I mean, this guy's size makes those openings easy picking.
Now here's Frazier. He dishes it to Wallace. Kobe with the steal. Yao in the high post. Outside Bryant. Shot clock at 6. Here's Rodman. Nice defense from Wallace.
You know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
And we've seen this movie before. Davis moves with authority and attacks the rim.
Chicago with the ball, following the bucket by the Nets. On the wing, Bryant. Frazier covering. Outside, Bryant. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling a shot clock violation. Baines checked in for James Harden.
Coming up on the floor for your Nets, Desmond Bain.
Brooklyn's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Frazier the pass to Walsh to take the lead. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Bulls have gone 7-15 from the floor here in the fourth. 46%.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Now, here's Bain. Pass to Frazier. Over Smith. And the shot is long. Chicago leading by 3. Feeds to Weber. And Weber throws it down. Gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
And Weber just tremendous size in the paint. Easily rising up to take that one home.
Outside, Bain. Dow with the block. The kick out to Frazier. A floater. Rebound by Yao Ming. Yao's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Yao. Inside Kobe. Back to Yao. Good. And that's 12 points for Yao.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Nets trail by 7. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
And Chicago shooting in the fourth quarter has been efficient at 56%. Outside, Rodman to the inside. And so the ball's out of bounds. Powell touches it last. Weber dishes to Yao. And Yao slams it in.
Really, really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
You know, a few more possessions like that one, and they can put the finishing touches on this game. They just have to have effective trips like that one.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points. And his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. During that break, listened in on Jordy Fernandez's huddle. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. Reminded players to keep taking those threes. They've had some clean looks. When that three goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thank you, David. Nets trail by 10. Now, here's Frazier. Davis down low. Bolton covering, and it's Davis missing. Chicago is on 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Frazier against Bibby. Left side Walker. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go from deep. That's good from Bibby on the assist by Walker. Bibby's got the lead up to 13 now for the Bulls. And it's Frazier with the ball for the Nets. And they double up Davis. Lets it go with the three. Shot by Frazier, no good.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Bulls.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Kobe Bryant.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seems wild as a mirror. And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Here's Francis. And the Bulls with another miss. And so it's Chicago winning this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
Thank you, fans. About the mental toughness that this group showed. They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
It's like the fourth time this happened, bro. It just freezes right there. I go to save my game in NBA 2K25, my league, at the end it always freezes. Like, what the fuck, bro? Damn, that's some bullshit, bro. It always freezes at the end. I played Brooklyn like 5 times. Bro, what the